Hey guys, it's Friday, and I'm actually posting my video on Friday. Yay! Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing pretty good. I'm doing alright. I feel really tired, and it's not like actually tired because I've done like feeling being sick. No, it's like you know how you have a bunch of things to do, and so you just think about it and it makes you tired. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, because classes are done, which I was really excited for, but then I still have final on Monday and I have final on Thursday and I have a lot to do for both of them. And yeah, I'm just not looking forward to doing anything. And plus, on top of that, I have to like apply for jobs, like actual jobs for after, and I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself since I'm graduating, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, have to do all that. And then I'm still working, and then yeah. Oh yeah, because I was thinking about it today, because I was like, oh, Taryn's coming in like a week, which is awesome. But then I realized I still have to work during the week that she's here. So I was like, oh, I have to figure out like what hours I can work and stuff. So I figure I can just work in the mornings so that she can like sleep or just wander around or whatever, whatever she likes. But yeah, and then I realized I sort of have to like I don't have to like plan every minute, but I sort of have to get an idea of what we can do and on what days, because some places are closed and because the semester's ending and stuff like that. So yeah, so I was thinking about all that. And you can actually see this paper I wrote up. I just wrote all my ideas everywhere, all over, and each one says like the days and times that they're open if it's like an art gallery or something. So that could be better organized, I do have to say. I do good. Oh, and here's a map that I drew. I drew like a month ago for my friend Nicole, who I didn't mean to say her name, but it doesn't really matter. Who visited from Southern California. It was her first time up here. I originally drove her, but and yeah, she was having a hard time like figuring out like where everything was. So I just had like Berkeley and like Oakland down here. You can't even see anything. I to San Francisco. Sacramento's up that way. This is the bay. And then here's some hills, and there's Walnut Creek in case you were thinking of that. But anyway, so I do that. And Taryn, you can have that when you come up here if you also have issues like picturing where everything is and have also never actually looked at a map of the area. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, in terms of like what I've been doing lately, it's just been like school, finishing up school, and working and thinking about work for later. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but I volunteered at the San Francisco International Film Festival last weekend, I think. So they gave me these vouchers to watch movies for free, and that was really cool, especially since um, the PFA or the Pacific Film Archive, it's a theater on campus, and they show movies and everything. And I think it's always every year it's part of the San Francisco International Film Festival. So I saw some movies there, which is awesome for me because then I could just walk over there instead of having to go all the way to San Francisco. Um, but yeah, so I found these two movies that I thought were kind of interesting. Not that there was much choice out of because there was only like 4 or 5 days left in the festival. But yeah, so I picked these two. The first one was pretty good, right? It was called Ulysses, and it was about a Peruvian immigrant in Chile. So you can kind of get an idea. It was, immigrant. It's about like being in a completely different place and like not knowing people and just kind of being disassociated from everything. So yeah, it was like slow and quiet, but it was pretty good. And plus, it was in Spanish, so I could like test myself, I guess, and not read the subtitles. So it's kind of hard when they have subtitles there. You just want to read it automatically. Anyway, so yeah, so it was that movie, and then the second movie is called Aurora. It's the 2010 version from Romania, and I hated that movie. I absolutely hated that movie. I mean, it was bad from the start because I just hated the main character from the beginning. um, yeah, I mean, it's about like this guy that like plans a shooting and stuff, and the description sounded really interesting, which is why I chose to watch it. Um, but it made it sound way more interesting than it actually was. And plus, I just like hated the main character from the first few moments of the film. And I don't know. Well, okay, to be fair, I have this irrational hate for things and people sometimes. Like, you can ask Taryn. I've told her. I mean, like, for example, Connor Casey of the Colorado Rapids in MLS, right, in soccer. He's a soccer player. I hate that guy. He didn't actually do anything to make me hate him, but I hate that guy so much. And I don't know why. Something about him makes me want to punch him in the face. And so I felt the same thing for this character. Like, I hated the way he looked, I hated the way he walked, I hated the way he stood, I hated the way he looked at other people, I hated the way he talked to other people. I just do that. Well, to be fair, that last part, the way he talked to other people, was kind of mean. He was kind of an asshole. But anyway, yeah, yeah, I really hated that movie. And nothing really, it's 3 hours long, nothing really happens in the first 2 hours. The last hour, it has more of, like, the shooting stuff and everything, but it just, like, was not working for me at all. Yeah, and plus it had a lot of dark humor, which, like, I can be down with and everything, but I just I don't know, it wasn't funny to me. And this, like, the rest of the audience would laugh a lot, and I would just I don't know, it wasn't funny. I got why it was funny, but it wasn't actually funny to me, except for, like, there was like two moments that I thought were funny. But yeah, I don't recommend that film at all. I hope you never have to sit through it. I hope I never have to sit through it. Yeah, it was just really bad. Yeah. So I'm glad I was able to share that with you. And on that note, I don't think I have anything else to share. So yeah, I will see you guys next week.